Hello, this is Krillian with episode 36 of my Let's Play Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty. Kind of sweeping across. We have mainly kept what we intended. Our line has mostly held secure. We did lose out on all of the isles eventually. Took an incredible number of men to force us out of that isle, but they did eventually succeed in doing that. We are about to finish conquest of what we intend to hold our line in Africa, though. And then we're going to come back up to those isles and we will retake them. We are about to hit climate change. So up to 45,000 gold, I expect that to drastically drop in 2 turns. It'll be sad, but it's what's going to happen. You moved right here. Curiosity.
Ready for further orders. Make haste, men.
Okay, so he will be able to get there next turn. So we're going to move our armies to the border. This will let us actually attack them next turn. And we'll bring overwhelming force against them. In this game, overwhelming force is just the way to go. Now, it's our army movements up there. We do have these dudes who decided to ask for peace and then walk into our land.
We hunger for battle.
I'm going to put an army right here.
Ready for battle. Is that all?
And tell them you need to just wander the other way. Okay, you. We have 2 pick armies here. They really can't get anywhere of note.
Commander?
But I'm not sure I want to leave Tirunum to come to Lidunum. I kind of need to. I need to bring them back over and get them the correct troops.
Hunger for battle.
We're building up armies to be what we need them to be. Okay, that's going to give us 5 crossbows. We don't need any more of that. We need more swordsmen. So I'm going to ditch 2 of these. And we're going to go recruit 2 more swords. Which will leave this army pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still more spears than I necessarily want, but that's enough. 6 swords are enough. We'll get rid of another spear to buy another cavalry eventually. Once I have a place to do it. Okay. Now we have not looked at trade in a long time. But let's see. Abdanians. Oh, interesting. You want to trade with me?
We have need of talk, I'm sure. But we also need good food, a warm fire, and warm women.
What if we offer you 1,000 gold? Okay. Well, we do want this trade, so we'll do a trade agreement and say 1,500 gold. We'll make that in basically 2 turns. Okay, we'll keep going because it's going to take us a while before we can conquer them. If we trade with them 30 turns, especially after climate change, this will be really important. So let's add an offer. Then we don't really want them to declare war on us. We want to declare war on them at our convenience. Okay. About 1,800. Nope. Just keep knocking the number up a little bit. We don't want to go up too much. Less we have to pay them, the more I can do elsewhere. 1,900. Not 19,000. Oh, they're being annoying. But we want this trade agreement. 2,100. 3 turns worth of what we'd make. Ah, come on. It's been moderate for a while. Payment. 300. You're frustrating me, dude. You're frustrating me. And he's not even telling me, well, this is what it would cost you. 2,600.
Your people are a byword for honor, but I cannot.
We could wait a turn, but I don't really want to. Let's try again. We'll offer you 3,000. Wow. Okay. Now they are in theory going up heavily. It's improving up to 65. So maybe I wait another turn? But I don't really want to wait another turn. And I beat the Franks up a while ago. Did the Geats reclaim this? That means they're not a horde. Why are they in my lands? What if we offer you payment of 3,500? Okay, it takes me 5 turns, 4.5 turns or so to recoup that, but it's worth trying to get a trade partner instead of everyone freaking hating us. You're deteriorating. We're improving. It'll be a while. Yeah, it's improving very slowly. Da, da, da. Out of curiosity, jutes. How much would I make?
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
If we did a trade
Speak
agreement with you,
plainly,
we would make
and I will
800.
deal honestly. Flatter,
That would be
and
so
you
worth
fail.
it. So say that we'd pay you 5,000 gold. Okay. 8,000 gold. 10 turns worth of our trading. No. Okay, if they won't do it, no one else is going to. Look at it, almost no one even potentially cares or considers liking us. We do have 4 trade partners. Everyone is improving. Oh, we're gonna lose that trade partner. We need to end the trade.
Come, my friend, speak. We are men of words,
So that we're
and so serve our peoples.
we're gonna end that trade agreement because which will piss them off. But we don't really want to like come off as too terrible. You're not a. You either took the Frank land or you rebuilt it. I really hope you rebuilt it. Feel free to rebuild some more. And a curiosity. There is raiding there. They're raiding in this province. Oh well, whatever. I have other concerns. Okay, we're building up a lot of food, so I feel that I can build the library. And if you don't leave, I'm going to declare war on you and kill you. Kill you dead. This dude's way down there. He is not... Okay, so we ended our treaty with them, which will keep us as the steady or whatever, I think. So let's go ahead and end our turn. Oh wait, no, why would we end the turn? We have all of our building to do. Okay, let's look at food first, because obviously about to become an issue in 2 turns. Okay, that'll improve in 1 turn. And it's not going to go down. That'll also improve, so I think we'll get about 40. We probably still won't have enough food here, which is a minor concern. We're losing public order even with the military sitting there. food is negative 15. Wow. Well, that's gonna mostly disappear next turn. How are we doing for our religious? Religious is at 20. I'd really like to get rid of some of those religious buildings. Can't build this up anymore because we don't have 20 food. And that would be devastating to us. We really need to be able to get rid of one of these buildings. That one. To build gems, or not gems, more food here soon. It is necessary. Okay, Tripletana. What can I do for you? You're at 0 food. You're going to only lose 15 food, but you will lose 15 food. So we are going to need to start building a food building here. You'll have that, so you'll actually be okay when climate change happens. So that's fine. You'll be okay. Baetica, you have 16 food. You're going to lose 15, 24, 31. But we're going to get this, which will add no food there. We have to upgrade it once more. So we're losing 31 food. So there will be issues here. We could drop Malacca in one turn to fix that. Or finish building this. For now we'll leave this alone. See how it plays out. Attila. Okay, we need food here so that we can ditch the food there. Or we could build food here that doesn't no, because when I build the food here and build that up, we're gonna build the food here now. This is where we'll build. We'll build builds. That's gonna produce 20, or so it's gonna produce 34 food, basically. Dropping this down gets rid of food, but we should be okay. So I'm going to drop this down a level as the builds are building. I think we'll even out just fine there. Galeka. In Galeka we have 33 food. We're going to lose 15 and 7, so 22 food. So you will have enough food, but it's tight. We're building that. That'll be 20 more food. How are we doing for squalor here? And I think we have armies here. We have characters. We do have character bonus. Oh, we have a dude here. But that's fine. We can build this up, which will also let us build this and this. And that will even out the food with public order, which is good because we're going to have -4 public order from those two. Eventually this will need to be converted over to public order instead of money. Liguria. I think we already looked at you. No, we haven't. You're at 37 food. You're going to lose 6, 26, 46. We're going to lose 46 food here, but we are building those, so it's going to make more food. So I think it's going to be okay. Instead of trade jetties, I should convert that to food. We're also going to build food here. So we'll leave trade jetties alone for now. Venetia. You're going to get 20 food from, no, that's military jetties. You're not getting diddly from that. So you're at 39 food. You're going to lose 7, 13 food. So you're losing 13. You're going to be fine. In fact, we can build up our squalor buildings a little bit. This here, which gives 130 food, is really making this region better. It'll be close when we build those two, but we're also building 20 more food here, so it'll be fine. Aquitania. You are gonna lose 34 food. Ugh. So I'll put you at 6. We need more food buildings here badly. It's still border area though, so I don't. Oh wait, we're getting this. That'll be 20 more food. You'll be fine. Carthagenesis. You have 44 food. You're losing 15, and 6 would be 21 food. So you'll have 23 food remaining. This is producing 7 sanitation. We're using 3, 6, and 5. So I could ditch this. Oh, that's going to build up more. Nope, that is with that. So I could ditch this for a food building, a food emporium. But I can't really do that until I have something here. I need this. Well, I could ditch this to build that and then a food emporium there. It would bring in more money and food, I think. But no, for now we're okay. Africa, you have 55 food. You're gonna lose 15 and 15, so you'll be at 35 food. You're gonna get 20 more, so you'll be at 55. 75 food. So you're gonna get 75 food. You have a ton of food. So we can go ahead and raise that up. Keep public order very strong. Get a little bit more money, a little bit more paganism. Here, we're gonna lose 5, and so we're gonna lose 31 food. We're gonna gain that, which will put us up to 38. So if we built this up, we would be at negative food. Can't do that yet. Narbonnesis. Narbonnesis has a lot building. It's at 62 food. It's going to lose 40 from this, 50, but it's gaining 20 there. So it's losing 30 food plus 45 food. 51. It's losing 51. It's going to be at 61. So basically, we will be sitting on 1 food, I think. Tight, but totally doable. Ludinous. You are on 81 food. You have a lot of food. How much squalor do we have here? We have none. That's going to be built up. But yeah, not enough to really help. I would really like to buff that up, but then we'd have too much squalor. We're only adding food, so we're going to be losing 15, 35, 41, which would leave us with 40. So we built that, it would take 20. That's also going to take 20. So it would put us just about perfect, but we don't really need it yet. So we're not going to. We'll wait and hold off. We're going to save money to fix regions. Yet there are things that will need to be improved. Okay, this can go away because we won't need that. We're at 87 food. We're going to lose 15, 30 food. So that leaves us with 53. How is public order going? It is consistently going up. I definitely want to go to at least that, because that will give us, what, 9 sanitation in every region? That's pretty good. With 9 sanitation in every region, we can build that, and then we can upgrade all of our food and our port. So that'll handle all of our sanitation issues fairly easily, while simultaneously buffing our food and handling our food issues. So that's very good. And here we'll probably end up building a food emporium. Probably what needs to go there. Okay, Magna Greca. Or Magna Graecia, whatever. I'm gonna call it Greca. You have 89 food. We're only gonna lose 34 from here. We want to build that up. And that up. It's gonna take up 20 food, so that's 54 food. We don't need this anymore, so that can go away. We're going to build a food emporium and a library. And this region is going to be perfect. Which will be very excellent. We don't even have this as an actual fishing port yet. Okay, we've almost actually spent all our money. Over here, we have our bathhouse already. How are we looking for it? Yeah, and this is only producing 5 for this region and 2 for everything else. So we can get rid of that. This is going to go up, but we'll have plenty of food still, I think. We're going to lose 47 food. And we're going to eat 50, 60, 70, 80 more food. Ooh, actually, this is going to be kind of tight. Now, in theory, I know these will produce more food than what I'm currently producing, but it's easier to count the math on what's showing now and making sure that even after all the builds, we'll be okay. I have almost nothing building here. Now, public order is... Now, we're going to be losing, what, 64 food here? 68 food, I guess. And that's going to take up 50, so that's 108. But we still have lots, so there's no reason not to increase both of these. Oh, well, other than money. No reason beyond money, because that'll keep public works or public happiness up. Or do I not want to? I need this I want to get up to level 4. I don't know if we'll be able to get to level 4 with it. Oh well, we don't have the money to do it anyways at the moment. Over here, that would be really good to get soon. Oh, this region has so much food. Even though it's meager, so much food though it's meager. We only have one thing left to do, and that will be a food emporium to make sure that we continue to have great food. And maybe we'll even convert this one over to sheep, if that works out well, because we'll get tons of food from this and this. Or this could be my university, actually. We do want all of the techs in, so regions like this that have lots of food are where the universities need to take place. That took quite a bit of time, but let's go ahead and end the turn. We've destroyed, or no, we didn't destroy, Nobatia is destroyed. Sucks to be them.
There is a time when warriors must sheath the sword.
I don't know,
and talk for the good of
but
their
I'll
people.
accept peace with you. I'm accepting peace with them just because maybe they'll bugger off. Or they'll decide to come closer to my heartland. What is this, vacation?
There is a time when warriors must sheath the sword and talk for the good.
Sure, I'll take 1,000 gold. I'm still going to invade you very soon. Although, it is kind of interesting. I could go east instead. Do I want to go east? I really don't want to go east. In the Eastern Roman game, I'm going to take the east first. I might as well take the west first in this one. Okay, they are heading north, which is good. I need to continue to build that navy up. We need some strong navies going forward. We need to control the waterways, especially when we're protecting isles, to ensure that we don't have people attacking us. Now we could claim these empty lands. Easy, but they would be shattered for so long, and you kind of have to camp an army in them, so you need to make sure that you've taken everything. So I probably won't really go and claim a lot of that until I've conquered the Alamans, and then my line becomes the center of Europe, and I can, at my leisure, build up these regions in the west. Interesting. I think that's Makran. They're way, or Mazun. I think that's Makran. They're really far from Pura, which is like the furthest east, second furthest east, one of the furthest east settlements you can get to. So someone attempted to encourage dissent, the Alaman. How nice of them to continue to mess with me. We have a new birth, that's good. Let's just look at our family tree. We're good here. Ooh! You're almost of age. You hopefully will not suck. I think the eastern area's not looking great. Okay, you're 48. You're getting kind of old. How are you? You have 14 influence. We'll want you to marry soon. Our balance is balanced, which is fine for now, but I actually really would like that extra money next turn. Oh well, balance is working fine for us, so we'll stay there for now.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we're gonna go do the conquest. So
Ready for battle.
they chose not to leave, so you're gonna
Would
come
that
in
I
here.
were as swift as the angels.
You're gonna attack. Yes, we're declaring war. No, this is a shocker to everyone. No! Do not help me! Do not help!
I will save the
Laying siege to the settlement.
Okay, we would actually win with only 2 legions here. But no. That was not the
None will
purpose.
escape.
The purpose was to bring 3 legions
Commander.
and ensure that there is
On the move.
no question about
Is that
who owns this part of
Hear us,
Africa.
Lord.
Look at that. They're like, okay, this isn't even a fight. So, what do they actually have here? They were still a desert levy. Nothing too scary. This would never get to fire. These have almost no ammo. That's a dinky army. I don't... Actually, considering most of this stuff is totally basic units, other than maybe this dude here, I could have probably taken this with 1 whole stack. But we're just gonna kill them all. Yeah, no problem. We're just gonna occupy because we don't want any more issues in the region than we have to have. How did this dude get away?
At your command.
Really?
Commander. To battle!
You have to be joking. How the heck did he get away?
Would that I were as swift as the angels. At your command.
Crud.
Ready for orders. At your command.
I am deeply disappointed that he got away. It's nothing. What does the garrison of Tingus look like? It might be able to defeat that stack. We're gonna fix this, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna knock that down because I don't need it. We're gonna knock that down because I don't need it. Public order here is fine. You know what? We're just gonna knock that down a level because I don't need that at level 2 right now. Do I need it at level 2? What is this? It's a fishing wharf. That's what I want. And I can keep it at level 2. Do I need it at level 2? I don't necessarily need it. This is all gonna be... Well, this is gonna be food. That's basically food already. And this will... I'm just gonna knock it down. I don't need it level 2. That'll take care of the damage, and I can just then convert it as a cheaper. Okay, out of curiosity, I am trustworthy. That's fine. what you want to be is something good. Some people are deteriorating against me. That's fine. I'm not playing this as Total War, but really, as Rome, I just kind of, at this point, I kind of expect everyone to want to kill me. And it's more of a nice surprise when they turn out not to. So, we're going to go ahead and, I guess, do our building stuff. Okay, let's look at, once again, we're just going to start at the top here. We have more regions with food issues. You're at negative 35. How is that possible? Do these take food? Oh, they do. Well, we definitely need to... Well, that's not taking up any food. Oh, let's start knocking that down, because that's eating up a ton of food. Okay, so that's going to handle a lot of the problems. I did not realize this took up so much food. How are we doing for the religious differences? We're slowly getting it done. These don't cost any food. Because we've maxed out our food emporium. We're not getting more food from that. Oh well, we'll knock that down. Entirely. If I have to leave this army here a little longer to deal with it, I mean, I only really need about -8 gone from the food. We'll deal with him at the end. Okay, Tripletana, you're apparently bad on food now. You're at -15. That's going to improve it next turn. That'll improve it the turn after. That's fine. Baetica. Because if we haven't hit 420 yet, so these are not great signs. You need to be food market. We're gonna get more food there. Obviously, this is going to be a problem region. Do I need you to be this level 3 anymore? And that's 20 extra food. We're gonna knock that down because the penalties for that are going to outweigh the bonus +1 we get for its public order. Okay, that's going to produce 20 more food next turn. As we've talked about, food is going to continue to be an issue. Cattle herd, we're going to cattle herd. I think we forge ahead with our plans in this region. We get rid of that. We get rid of this. You know, salt should get rid of squalor. That's all I'm saying. Salt's a preservative. It keeps things clean. -4 squalor? Really? Is all I can say. Okay, so we're going to start dropping that down, and we'll build our other building there. Narbonnesis. You're getting a lot of food stuff appearing in a turn. You're getting some non-food stuff appearing in a turn. How are you doing here? We have lots of room. We have this, so let's go ahead and build that up as well. That should be good. Mauritania. We've already kind of looked at this. That's going to provide a lot of food for the region, which means I can begin knocking this one down so that I can build my other stuff. Here, we have our capital building, which is stupid, but we have it. Whatever. We will get rid of that after we get our 1,000 gold. Probably should not have bothered with it at all. Galakia. You have 19 food. we'll see how that turns out. This doesn't need to be here anymore, right? So let's knock that down. Aquitania. That gives us 20 more food next turn. I think we're only losing 30. So we're losing 34. So we will have food, but not a ton of food. This certainly doesn't need to be here anymore. Then what would we put there? We're gonna leave that until we can build for the growth. Because honestly, the plus 10 growth is the best thing we can get here at the moment. 27 food. How are we looking? 15, 21. Oh, this region will be fine. Do I really need that? I don't really need this. So we're gonna go and get rid of it. Need this building to come here soon. Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis. We have 32 food. We have plenty of stuff. We have our governor's estate. So we obviously need to build a food market as our next thing here. Right? Probably. How much squalor do we have? We have no sanitation left. Yeah, we're gonna need that before we can build that up. Liguria. Get that food market going now. We should be fine for all of that. How's squalor looking? Lots. Awesome. Plenty. Okay, Africa. Africa sitting on 40 food, which it's about to... well, those will both come in beforehand, so that'll pretty much pay for that. So Africa should be fine. We're getting lots of sanitation, so we can build up both of these as well to make sure that we're still very good. Oh wait, can we? Yeah, because I haven't got rid of this yet. We're still doing that until we get this building, I guess. Lusitania. Here. Food is pretty decent. Well, let's build a forum. And then we'll have to decide between the food court or the university. Probably the food. Magna Graecia. We'll go to the farm here. We'll go to another farm here. It's going to give us 72 food. We're going to be a little bit close on food for a turn or two. How are we doing with squalor here? Ooh, not much in the way of squalor there. Those will both improve the squalor level here, though. So I kind of think I need to build the fishing wharf up now. Ludinous. Ludinous is looking pretty decent, other than I don't think we have the squalor. No. I need this building, and I need to be able to knock that down. And that can't happen until I've taken the Isles and the coast. I basically need to control everything basically from here out before I give this up. Or, you know, at least everything north of here. Again, probably once I've conquered the Alamans, you look like they've either built up or took Casurgis, which is great. I kind of want them to take more, or to build more. Okie dokie. That's the end of this turn. Saving a little bit of money. We have a bunch of skills. You're a governor. Get food, because that's going to be important. And... should really give you something like that. Let's just see what else it is. Sure, get that. You're 55. So instead, I want you to have this, because I don't really care about that, and you're 55. Is there anything worth giving you here? Nope. So that's good. Oh wait, you have another skill. Apparently only gave you one. I have that too, just I guess because why not? You are a governor as well. Sure, I don't even know if you have any industry, but get that. Let's see, no, don't get that. Get double food. You are a spy. Get that. That I guess sounds good. You are a general. That's not really exciting to me. Get this and this. You are a veteran. Get that, and do I care? Not really. Get this. Nice. You're a priest. Where do we get? We want this dogma. It also leads down to betray, which is really good. How are we doing here? Very good. He's helping hold that region together. We'll need to move them up. Oh, I need to hire another one. That reminds me. Here in Demeti. And recruit that dude. You will be marching far, far to the north. So far to the north. Apparently not now, though. Now they're leaving. Okay, I'm gonna end the turn. Okay, we should be hitting 420 and getting a little video that we'll watch. Although, if you've watched any other one else, Attila War, or if you've watched any of the other Attila Wars that I put up, you may have already seen it. Visigoths being all Visigothi, we'll get a slight bump in money based upon the few things that we bothered to accomplish. Wasn't too concerned about the objectives, I'm concerned with being victorious. Oh, yay, the Northmen are going north, where they belong. We're gonna launch a major war against Caledonia in about 6-7 turns. Sadly, I'll be one army less than what I wanted to be, but we will still send 3 or 4 stacks north. I think it's 4 stacks north is what I'm going to be able to pull out. Leaves 2 in Africa, 4 guarding my borders with you. Oh, are you really going after Ravenna? I was afraid they'd do this. They hired mercenaries. Okay. We, of course, are going to try and fight this. Their units kind of suck. There are a lot of them. A lot will be, does the general get himself killed? I really thought I had everyone in the city accounted for. That was terrible that they did not, they didn't get injured in the city battle. It's like they refused to fight there. But that's fine. They will conquer Tingis and then we'll come and conquer them here. They will take the region because they don't have a city of their own and they aren't a horde. The desert tribes don't become hordes, I don't believe. They don't automatically jump into that nomadic status. So basically they're just withering. Now, you wouldn't know it by looking at them because they didn't seem to take any attrition last turn. Which is, again, a bit strange. Oh, I don't think I like the way this city is looking. No, maybe it's not that bad. I do think that even though our troops are vastly better than theirs, we're just going to get overworked. The only way this might happen is if he dies. So we're going to start by putting our spears right here. in the hopes their general charges them to his death. Over here, we're gonna build this, put this guy right here. We're gonna put this here in the hopes that I don't have to, you're gonna come here. There. Oh, they are over here. Crud. And this is, of course, P-Fog. Okay, that's as close as I can get you to there. So I kind of need to put these people... right here. Okay, my cab. We're gonna try running them out. Okay, we have another barricade. Just what I always wanted. Is there any other place to put a barricade that I care about? We'll put it right here. Sure, why not? I don't want you to fire at will. You will probably be using heavy shot. And we'll start the battle. You. Why are you turning around? Okay. We'll speed this up because it's not going to be the most exciting of battles.
We are outnumbered. We have sighted the enemy.
The general's not running in. Get back here. I need your help as soon as possible. I need you to be right here, and I need you to hold your fire. Anthony's gonna be over here. No reason to throw you in until we actually have somebody to throw you in. Okay. Which way are the cab going? Okay, they're coming this way. My cab need to get out of the city.
The tower has fallen. To the barricades! The enemy attacks!
Okay, they're charging in. Wow, they did a lot of damage.
Through the settlement.
Okay, you
The enemy has laid an ambush.
start firing. You can just fire. Well, at this point, it doesn't really matter. They did not send their general in, so I'm gonna wreck a lot of their cavalry. But
the enemy is at the walls.
You. Come over here now.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
If I thought he could take out the general, I would throw him at him. But there's no way he defeats a general unit by himself. Get out of there. There's... I'm gonna go back into them. I love how they recover right as my riders come anywhere near them. That's happened several times. These dudes have caused a lot of damage. You can now fire at will. Okay, I need you to get over here.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Really, my cab lost that? I hate that. That's just... Okay, I need you to get in the fight. Use that ability.
Our men have regrouped!
Good. I need you to come this way. Where's my cap? Come on. Get right in there. If we could get a mass route, which I don't think is possible for us to do.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
They're just gonna recover and then come at my butt. Get right in there. Break all these. You. Go to whistling shot. Fire right in here with whistling shot. Yeah, that's what I thought. Amazingly enough, their cavalry has recovered. Told you to fire here. Oh, there we go.
The men are running! Stand and fight, damn you!
Kill them all! Kill them all! You. Down here. You. Fall behind and kill them all. Why did he stop killing them all? Okay, you. Fire down in here.
Run from the enemy! This is shameful!
Oh, I think that we're gonna break instead of them.
The men are losing faith!
Yeah. We broke our own units with the
running for their
whistling shot.
lives.
You go to Tetsudo. You get back. Maybe the whistling shot was a really
The men
bad
have
idea.
thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
But we had to crush them quickly, and that wasn't going to happen otherwise. We needed a mass route to break out. Unfortunately, a mass route did break out, just not for the side that we needed it to happen on. Now we are much heavily armored, so they're probably killing more of their own than us. Oh, there we go.
The men are broken and are fleeing!
I don't even know that was a valiant defeat. I guess they did lose 1,400 men. I really needed the first sword unit to hold out longer. What I really needed was the general to come in, but he didn't come in. If the general had charged and I had killed the general, which would have been so nice, then this would have been a victory. They would have broken. I would have won this battle. But it's fine. They're going to conquer this city. We get a little replenishment, and then I will show up and kill them. Unfortunately, often in Total War, what happens is you get to play a wonderful match of maybe if I'd blocked the river. Maybe if I force marched and blocked the river, this wouldn't have happened. We only killed one art unit, which is fine. Okay, they did leave someone outside of Tingus, which is annoying. I may have to do something silly because of that. Are the Quadians? Okay, the Quadians did not attack at Ravina. Here we go, video time.
Darkness and despair. The shadow chased the sun ever southward. And behold a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. wrath would engulf the world, and he delighted in watching it burn. The horde looked to Attila, and the world trembled. Abandon all hope.
Nah. Well, we are coming to the end of this episode. Attila has arrived. Wow, we made 44,000 this turn. Huh. I thought a lot more of our wealth is based on agriculture than that. But maybe we just owned really poor regions already, so it didn't do much. We're going to continue here next time, dealing with Attila and finishing off Tingis before moving north. So, like and subscribe, and we'll be back in 2 days for, I think, part 36, 37 of Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire. Adios.